Do you all feel safe when you guys wake up every single morning here in Malibu? Honestly, I do. I could gratefully say that I wake up safely. I feel secure every single morning when I wake up here. It was actually one of the biggest reasons I applied here. When I came here with my family for the campus tour, I felt like this place is amazing. It could be my new sanctuary. So I applied and I got lucky and got in. Here I am. But you guys are probably wondering why I'm talking about safety and security right now, but these were the feelings that I did not experience 3 years ago around this time. In 2015, Turkey was considered a risky territory because there were terrorist attacks, bombings left and right, and there was warnings, national warnings going on. You would always have a text on your phone to stay in home or be careful, try to go work home, school home. They'll let you know. But you know what? I was in high school. I did not care. I tried to be cool. I'm a basketball player, man. Nothing will happen to me. I'm fine. Oh, I was wrong. I was very wrong. I never thought my luck would run out one day, but till Saturday, October 10th, 2015. That was the unlucky day that I learned a valuable lesson. That Friday night before that day, I stayed at my friend Bora's house, which is a couple of blocks away from the train station. And we were just like chilling, playing video games, like at the city center. But my mom didn't think it was a good idea. She texted me, like, are you sure you're gonna stay? Why don't you come back? Like, I want you back. She was insistent because there was still national warnings about bomb threats all around the city, and especially the city center. Actually, that morning I woke up to a national warning at 8:30-ish. Still, as I told you, careless me. I was like, man, they should stop with these things. I'm gonna be fine. I'm like, hey, Bora, I'm hungry, man. Let's go. Let's go somewhere. You don't have anything in the fridge. This place is empty. Your mom is not here. There's no one to cook us anything because I don't want to cook. So I was like, let's go to a breakfast place. So we start going around like 9. We arrived at the breakfast place, like maybe a block and a half away from the train station. The protests are going on. But I was like, nice, a couple of teenagers, maybe a little bit of old people shouting stuff about the oppression of the people. I did not care. I'm being brutally honest, I did not care. So around 9:40, I was full. We ate a huge meal. We feasted. I'm happy. So I was like, actually, I want some gummy bears. Let's go to the market, grab some gummy bears so we can munch on them while we're playing video games, right? So we're at the market around 9:45, 9:50-ish. I look at my phone, I get my message, and then my mom calls me. I talk to her. She says, you need to come back. There's a bomb threat in the city center right now. I was like, Mom, we're fine. I'm just getting some gummy bears. Let me be. I'll go back to Bora's house right now. Like, I think you're overthinking this. You're too worried right now. I'll talk to you when I get back. So I was like, yeah, I got my gummy bears. We're going around the train station. Maybe 2 blocks later, it was like we're 2 blocks away from Bora's house. I was looking at my phone. At 10:04, I heard a boom. And a couple of seconds later, another boom. I was down on my knee from the impact. My vision was blurry. I couldn't hear anything. All I could hear was a zzz sound. I looked back to the smoke that was coming from the train station. I looked back. I looked right to my right where Bora was on the ground and his glasses were shattered. My vision was still blurry. After a couple of seconds later, my hearing was getting back. All I could hear was this little boy screaming for help and for his mom. And I saw him trying to walk back to the train station. I was like, no, I have to change this. And I ran towards him, held his arm, and said, we're not going there. You'll find your mom later. We're walking away from that. And I looked at his hand. his hand had a huge glass piece from the shattered glasses from the apartments around us. Luckily, I was fine. I had a hoodie on. But this little kid that was screaming for help had a glass right in the middle of his palm. We started walking. I looked at Bora. I was like, Bora, I'm panicking, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Let's run away. Poor Bora was still on the ground looking for his glasses. He was basically blind. And I was like, all right, forget the glasses. Hold my arm. And I got him on my shoulder. We started walking. I did not know how I walked. Like, I walked maybe half a block. Then we saw this man running towards us. Luckily, it was the little boy's dad. He picked him up and said, thank you, but his face was still worried because he did not know where his wife was too. They looked around for like 30 seconds, then the little kid showed his mom, it's mom, with his bloody fingers. We were like, sir, we have to leave. I have to go back to safety. You guys need to get your wife and go away. While we were trying to go away, a swarm of people started running towards us. And I was like, Bora, hold on to my arm. I know where your house is. We're going. So I basically held his arm and we started running. And all I could hear while I was running was people crying for help and screaming in pain. I got to the house, I don't even know how, with blood and sweat. I looked at my phone. I need to call my mom. I need to call for help. I tried calling my mom, but my phone wasn't working because the servers were overloaded. It took me 10 minutes of hopeless attempts to reach out to my mom. When I called her, she thought I was dead. She was crying. And she told me that she was already on her way because she heard about the bombing. And she was going to pick me up and she's going to give me a whipping when she saw me. I was like, do whatever, take me away, I need you. Like, you can do whatever, take me and Bora, let's go. When she came, I gave her the biggest hug of my life. Like I'd never hugged her before in my life. It was the most emotional thing, like, period of my life. And she took us back. She was soothing me all the way back. She felt me, like, made me feel that I was safe. And we were going to safety, my house. And when we got back to my house, I was like, October 10th, 2015. That's the day I realized that everyone's luck could run out one day. I am no immortal or invincible. My luck did run out that day, but I was still lucky to be alive. But after all, at the end of the day, I learned what my name truly meant, which directly translates to grateful.